Here we are in All Saints Babworth, which is a Grade 1 listed church with Norman origins, but now most of the present building dates from the 15th and 16th centuries. It's in quite a secluded spot now, but in the Pilgrims' time the Great North Road ran quite close to Babworth Church. Nearby the church is the Pilgrim Way footpath, which Brewster and Bradford would have travelled along to hear Richard Clifton preach. Richard Clifton was the rector of Babworth from 1585 to 1605, when the church wardens admitted that they didn't have a surplice or the latest copy of the prayer book within the church. Because they didn't have those things, he was sacked and deprived of his living for nonconformity. Clifton influenced the congregation at Babworth to become more nonconformist. He didn't like feasting on saints' days, the wearing of surplices, or the sign of the cross at baptism. In the 1950s, an amazing discovery was made in this church while restoring the organ. Under the floor, they found an Elizabethan silver chalice and paten. These are the objects used for communion. And this was probably handled and used by Richard Clifton during his time as rector of the church, and could also have been handled by Brewster and Bradford as well. These items were probably hidden under the floor during the Civil War to stop them being pillaged by passing troops. They are now kept securely off-site. Also in the church is a 1604 copy of the Geneva Bible, which is the translation of the Bible the separatists preferred. This Bible is also likely to have been handled by Clifton during his time at the church. Also in the church we have some modern memorials to the Pilgrims, including the font cover, which was made from the same wood as Mayflower 2. Mayflower 2 is a replica of the original Mayflower ship, which was given to America for their help in the Second World War in 1957 and has been restored for 2020. Within the church there's also a painting of an imagined scene of the separatists leaving Babworth after a service. This was created by an inmate of nearby Ranby Prison and is said to include the likenesses of other prisoners and the staff there. Also created by an inmate of nearby Ranby Prison is a model of the Mayflower containing 14,000 matchsticks. Within the church we also have some lovely stained glass by Charles Eamer Kemp and some carvings by Robert Mousey Thompson, who was an arts and crafts carpenter. Mousey Thompson got his name by putting mice into his work, and it was said that this emblem came about because someone in the workshop commented they were as poor as church mice. Reverend Jessup was the rector here at Babworth in the 1950s and also the chaplain at Ranby Prison, and really encouraged this connection and promoted the link between Babworth, the Mayflower Pilgrims and the modern USA.